Hello YouTube. I thought I'd give you a quick update because it's about to get messy because I'm going to be finishing off my quilt. The great tidy up has finished. I'm happy. I mean, it's fine. It's doing what I need it to do. That's tidied up the big boxes up there. Those little boxes. So it's all down the lighter end of the room. And like I say, it gets too hot in the summer there. So the fabrics fitted. That's not the best example actually. Let me show you there. They fitted in those units that I had before. I ran out of boxes basically, so but this is fine. I mean, these ones fit perfectly on the shelves, 2x2, so that's great. Let me just shut the blind down so it's a little bit bright. Yeah, so I've kind of organised it that I've now got all my sewing stuff here, buttons, lace, scrappy bits. I've got to go through those. I've got so many. Braids and ribbons, and then fabrics and fabrics again. It's a little bit cluttered, this area, because I say I'm starting on my quilt. The scrapbook area, well, scrapbook, there's my scrapbook paper at the bottom. There's those trays that's got A4 paper in. That's my Sizzix dies. I've got a few tweaks to make here. They're my patterns and things that I love. So Sizzix machine's quite happy sat up there. The door, the thingy on the door is working really well. It's got rid of a lot of stuff. Again, I need to carry on sorting a bit actually because it's all got a bit... I just got too much stuff, I think, for the size of this room. Just move the trolley out of the way. I had this bookcase downstairs. This is very scrappy, but these are the bits, that's the lining for my quilt. That's the backing of that bird duvet cover, which is going to be the back of my quilt. So that'll disappear once my quilt's done. So I'm just using it as a temporary ironing surface at the moment. I've got one of those little collapsible ironing boards there, but I made a mistake and put foam on it. And it doesn't need foam. It needs batting, cotton batting, because it's just rubbish, basically. So there's more fabric in there. So that ironing board will go when I get that sorted. So this side again is fabric. Again, those boxes fitted fine. I'm just going to leave it like that because they work really well. This is all my jewellery making stuff. All the findings and things are in there. Oh my god, finger is a bit close there, sorry. And boxes and beads and stuff. And then assorted things at the top there that I couldn't get in boxes. But those have worked brilliantly for the batting and stuffing, the felt and the voiles and netting. And they go right up to the ceiling, which is great. It's great use of space, I feel, anyway. And I know where everything is. I mean, it's all labelled. I made these as a Sizzix die cut, the background, and then I just did the labels on sticky photographic paper. It's not professional. It's fine. It'll do. Everything's tidy and away. It's not so messy now. Let me just move that chair. So I've got all my paints and inks, and I found my lino cutting stuff actually, which I had lost. And down the bottom here, again, that's a roll of wallpaper samples. So I'm either going to use them or ditch them. I don't know. So my stamps that went in there. They're all in those folders there. All my stamps, you know, cling stamps. Again, fabrics at the bottom, and then more stamps there. And then that CD tower for me works really well because these little buckets and things fit in perfectly. And again, it's stuff that I don't use all the time, so it's fine. They stack in there, lovely. So this end of the room, it's okay. It's not working quite how I wanted it to. I wanted the table out further. So I might have to rejig that back corner because basically, you know, that's what I'm sewing on, and it's just not enough space, especially when I'm doing a quilt. I haven't got enough this side, so I made this a bit of a junk journal corner. Papers. I've got my weaving loom there, which I must get on and do. Put the cry cut machine up there. It's very slapdash, that bit, so don't look too close. And again, ooh, Sorry, I've got fabric everywhere. This corner again is junk journaling stuff, books that I need to do and stuff, paper, me clunky sewing machine which I use just for junk journaling, and then I had to move. Let me just back up. Sorry, I'm not tripping over anything. I had to put the desk there in the end. It was blocking too much light. Don't know. It's not quite sorted yet. This is all projects that I've got to sew. This is some extra 4-inch squares because I say I'm doing the quilt on the table there, and I'll show you the scrappy runners that I'm doing in between. Yeah, I haven't quite finished that area yet, but I did me paintbrush diva. I sorted out checked my clipboard a bit because it was a bit messy, and hung up some of my fabric hearts and my lino cut dove there. The patchwork pooch is sat in his basket, bless him. Let's turn you around. There you go. You stay there, good boy. So yeah, that's my dear old mum, that photo. God rest her soul. Miss her every day. Never mind. Yeah, so very much, I think, still a work in progress. So I've got a lovely one of those LED lights in the ceiling now. So I initially had my stuff under the table, under the window, because it was so dark. But with that, I don't know, it was quite a few lumens. I can't remember what, but anyway. So as I say, I'm getting on with my quilt topper. I decided it was all looking a bit samey, so I've kind of gone for a scrappy 4-inch squares in the middle. So there's going to be one down the middle, and when I get the other bit joined, it'll be on the other side as well. And then I'm going to do one right across. And then as for a border, I've no idea what I'm going to make that out of yet, but I might just find some more green fabrics. I'm sure I've got some in these boxes somewhere. So there it is. I think it's a lot tidier. It's less cluttered on the eye. I still know where everything is. So yeah, it's all good. I'm really glad I got the blue boxes now. I wasn't going to get those because I was just going to get all white, but they kind of, you know, gave me the idea for the background and stuff of the die cut things there. So it's okay. I say it's working at the moment. It is definitely a work in progress. So we shall see. I'll let you know. So I'm going to get on now. I'll try and get this quilt finished. Because I desperately want to get my bedroom sorted. That's my next job. I've got the curtains hanging up already. I've got about 1 million plastic boxes in there at the moment. My daughter took some, but not enough. Yeah, so once that's all done, I will show you, well, once the quilt's finished, I'll show you that on the bed with the curtains and everything. And yeah, it's great. I'm thinking about putting a design wall up, you know, for the what's it called, the bump material that you can stick your fabric patchwork squares to, but I don't know how much more patchwork I'm going to be doing after this one, but we'll just see. So work in progress. Right, lovely, thanks very much. We'll make that do, and I'll get this uploaded, and then gosh, what's next? I've got to make my pin cushion. I've got to get all those bags and things sewn because these are all bags and things. And I've got to get some soap made because craft fair season is starting. So I need to get some stock ready for a couple of my first craft fairs. Can't talk today. Right, lovely. I'm going to leave you there. Thanks very much. Thank you to my new subscribers. I won't name you in case you don't want to be named. But thank you very much. I'm hoping the channel will grow. But if nothing else, I'm doing this. Somebody at work asked me, what are you doing this for? And I said for posterity, really, because although my girls are craft, you know, they love their craft and all the rest of it. My granddaughters are really into it. But at the moment, they're so young that I can't really, you know, let them loose with a sewing machine or anything. And that's one skill that none of my girls seem interested in learning, really. I mean, I think they do the basics, but not, you know, nothing like mum does. So, you know, who wants to be like their mum, eh? So yeah, I'm doing this so that, you know, if I get hit by a bus tomorrow, at least my grandchildren have got something to remember their nan by, really. So I think that's about it. I think we'll make that do. As I say, it's all semi-organised. A lot happy with it. Once my quilt's finished, I need to get on and make some earrings. Since having my hair chopped short, I've got a severe lack of earrings, so I'm going to make myself some. So, right, lovely. I'll leave it there. Thanks very much, and I'll get this uploaded. Thank you. Bye.